I think it's very fair to say Lamine Yamal is the greatest talent, greatest La Masia talent since Leo Messi. Yeah, I know. It sounds crazy. I know. You're about to think, what? What the hell are you talking about? Are you crazy? Are you mental? How can you compare the two with each other? Chill, chill. Just hear the words. Just hear the words. Hear the words. He is the greatest and the best talent from La Masia. And as you guys know, La Masia over the past 15 years have created talent after talent. I'm jealous as a Madrid fan, seeing the way La Masia has been doing it and the blueprint. Of course, I should be jealous. But over the past 15, 20, 25, 30 years, since Leo Messi and all the talents that have come since then, Lamine Yamal is the most special one out of all of them. As crazy as that sound, despite everyone that's come along the way, which I'll be discussing quite soon, he is, in my opinion, on another planet, on another solar system, fam. And I'll be talking about it before I go any further. As you guys know, like, share, and subscribe. Like right now. Come on, right now. Subscribe as well. I'm getting close to 20,000. I'm only 2,000 away. So subscribe to help me. Help your boy out, man. I'm doing content for you guys. Help your boy out, man. It's just a free button. Anyway, listen. Over the past 20 years, ever since Messi made his debut, and he scored that chip, and then he jumped on Dinio's back and celebrated, everyone thought, yeah, you know what? Barca found the hair to Dinio. And since then, name has come up. There's been names that's come up from La Masia. It was Pedro. It was Boyan. It was Jeffrin. So many players came from La Masia. So many, Delefeo, that's one person. Oh my God, Sergi Sampa. You remember him? You remember that guy? Everyone said he was the one. So many players has come along the way. Thiago. So many players have come along the way, and they've been described. This is La Masia, the greatest talent since Messi, But this kid right here, Lamine Yamal, and I'm not forget the game against Mallorca, forget the goal that he scored. Brilliant goal, outstanding goal. Forget the goal. Beside the goal, I don't care about the goal. I don't care about the game. I care about the season that he's had. And how can I forget Ansu Fati? Ansu Fati, the man they gave the number 10 shirt when Messi left. But yeah, I literally just came to my mind. But yeah, this season, Lamine Yamal, he made his debut last season, and people said, "Oh wow, wait, he's different." When I looked at him when he made his debut last season, and they were saying, "How can the 16-year-old make his debut like that? And how can he play the way he's playing?" When I looked at him and his debut, where I remember specifically, he made 2 key passes. I said to myself, this guy's special. There's something about him. He's not just another wonder kid where they've had the hype. A lot of players have had the hype, especially the young players. They've had the hype, and then 3-4 years later, they get deemed and they get called the failed wonder kid. This guy, for me, it was different. There was something about his touch was different. His persona was different. And this season, the preseason that he had, the game against Spurs, where he did a madness in the preseason, and then people said, Lamine Yamal. I was like, all right, let's see what he can do this season. And I was worried about him because as a 16-year-old, he's still a kid. And Barcelona over the past 2 years, they've had a bad track record of developing and progressing kids in terms of allowing them to play consistent minutes, but at the same time managing their minutes. Because over the past couple of years, Ansu Fati had that rise and had the injuries. Pedri had that one season, played every single game, Olympics, Euros, and boom, with the past year and a half, we're seeing injury-prone Pedri. And now Gavi, last season played, beginning of the season played, and then what? The injury, the ACL. So I was worried. I was like, can they manage his minutes accurately? Because they got Rafinha, then Booze just went, then Belly just went, Joao Felix got signed. I'm like, what's Barca going to cook? Ferran Torres was there. So I was worried. But since the first game of the season, just go back now, the first game of the season, and compare it to Barcelona now, every single Barcelona game, if you're looking for an impact and if you're looking for someone to influence a game, that's only one player that can do it. It's not Leo, it's not Pedri, it's not Frankie, it's not Rafinha, it's not no one else. No one else. It's only Lamine Yamal. It's only a 16-year-old Lamine Yamal. And Lamine Yamal, the fact that he's carried a burden, an attacking burden, at the age where he's at right now, it's something which is unthinkable. It's something which we have never ever seen before. And by the way, the reason why I say that, a lot of players in the past, a lot of kids, young talents in the past, they've done a madness. But they did it in a young team and then progressed and they got bought to a bigger team. Lamine Yamal, at the age of 16, is doing it at one of the greatest clubs we've ever seen in Barcelona. And he's doing it as a starting 11. And he's doing it amongst players that should be deemed better than him. But this season as a whole, he's showcased, not only to Barcelona fans, not only to La Liga fans, not only to the rest of the world, he showcased that I am the best player for Barcelona. Lamine Yamal this season, Barcelona have had one of the worst seasons that I can remember. I've been watching Barcelona for over 20 years. I hate watching. Let me make that specific. I've been hate watching Barcelona over the past 20 years. But this season might be one of the worst seasons I can think of. They've had the Koeman days, the Valverde days, the Setien days, the pre-Pep days, the Ricard days where they lost 2 seasons, like in the last day. They've had those days. I think the last worst season was maybe 4-5. But this season, as a whole collective, in terms of playing style, in terms of mentality, in terms of players, in terms of injuries, everything, this might be one of the worst Barcelona seasons I can remember. But the only positive, the only bright light from this season is the rise of Lamine Yamal, because he went from a potential to an upcoming talent to a mad rise into now, in my opinion, not only is he he's a generational talent. I don't even want to discuss that. I don't even want to elaborate on it. It's very clear. It's very simple. You can see it. He is a generational talent. But honestly, he is one of the best players in La Liga this season. Despite Barcelona being as horrible as they are, he is one of the best players. He is the best right winger in the league this season. Initially it was Kubo, but Kubo then dried down ever since November. Lamine Yamal has taken it to another level. When you think of Barcelona now, you think of Lamine Yamal. When you think, how can Barcelona win a game? You think of Lamine Yamal. Go watch Barcelona. Every single game, go watch Barcelona. And the only impact which they have is from a 16-year-old. The only threat which they have is from a 16-year-old. I watched it with Barcelona when Messi was there. When they needed an answer, when they needed something, when they needed a spark, when they needed a difference maker, Leo Messi is on the right-hand side. Pass it to him and he can make things happen like that. Dembele it was last season. Dembele was the only spark. When we need something, when the tactics is not working, when the plan A, plan B is not working, when Xavi Ball, I mean, he's got no plans, but if Xavi Ball's not there, Dembele is there. Lamine Yamal is the exact same player right now. When Barcelona's looking for any sort of creativity, for any source, for any little sprinkles of something, Lamine Yamal is there, and Lamine Yamal will make it happen out of nowhere. The ball carrying, the finesse with it, the technique with it. I might be glazing right now, and people might be, how can every Madrid fan say this about Barcelona fan? You are a fake Madrid fan. Allow me, man. I don't care about none of that, man. I'm a non-biased, objective fan. I'm a Madrid fan above anything else, but at the same time, I'm a football fan, and I'm appreciating greatness. And right now, we are looking at something which is greatness. Because there's no way in hell a 16-year-old should be moving like that. Come on, let's be real. Let's deep it, bro. What were you doing at 16? What were you doing at 16? Think of all your favorite players that's ever played this game. What were they doing at 16? And now look at Lamine Yamal. Look what he's doing at 16. Are you not deep in it? The same way I'm deep in it? So now you think, now you know why I'm saying all of these things. It's crazy. It's a madness that what we're seeing. As much glazing as I'm doing, this is a madness. And I think we should, not only should we speak about it, but I think we should appreciate it and actually talk about it in a sense of this has never been seen before, brother. And I don't want people to say, oh, he's going to be one of those people. The only thing that's going to stop him from becoming the player that he is, and I'm telling you right now, his potential is scary. The only thing stopping him is Barcelona and the way they manage him. Because like I said, Pedri, Ansu, Gavi, bad track record on 3 of them. And they need to manage him carefully. Because, brother, he is still a kid. He hasn't developed into, he hasn't matured into a man yet. His bones are still kid bones. Physically, he's not there yet. So if they overplay him the same way they did with Pedri and Ansu, you saw how they turned out to be. So that's why with him, they need to manage him carefully. Because it's not a gem. I don't think this is a gem. Honestly, this is not a gem. I think he honestly have everything what it becomes to be, to become what his potential. Like I said, his potential is insane. Like I said, I might be glazing the hell out of this. But Barcelona, well done. Well done. You've managed to get something out of this bad season, but you've managed to make someone, and sometimes it's a blessing in disguise. Sometimes it's a blessing in disguise. Our bad season, when we had that bad season, 18-19, when we had that bad season, we saw the development and the progression of Vinicius Jr. We looked at Vinicius like, why the hell he keeps missing chances? But we had to. Ronaldo just left. Eden Hazard was injured. We gave him chances after chances, despite all the misses, despite all the problems, despite all the attitude. We gave him. We said, go on, okay? You missed again. Do it again. Do it again. Do it again. Do it again. And now look at Vinny. Look at Vinny right now. He is top 3 best players in the world right now. Last season he was that. Look at the Champions League. What he did to us. This is what sometimes a blessing in disguise. There's a lot of blessing in disguise. This is Barcelona's blessing in disguise. Lamine Yamal, the rise of Lamine Yamal. It just depends on what they do to it. But guys, if you guys appreciate the video, and if I said something that you might have not agreed with, put it down in the comments. It's all agree to disagree. But if you appreciate what I said, and if you agree with what I said, I would appreciate if you could like, share, and subscribe. Most importantly, because it would help me a lot. But yeah, more videos will be coming up soon. Like I said, I've been consistent now. I've been consistent. More watch-alongs. I might do a Barcelona Napoli watch-along. It's gonna be a hate watch-along though. Like, don't expect anything creative. Don't expect for me to root for you guys. I might be giving you flowers this video, but it's only for a specific player because I like that player. But on Tuesday is gonna be more a hate watch-along. So I might do that if you guys are interested. But other than that, appreciate you guys watching, and I'll see you soon. Peace.